Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. A little later than normal today, but we don't have set times. Just going with the flow.
Going with the flow, guys.
Oh shit, Grounded Extracts is live. That's cool. Good stuff. So we had fun last week. Calling in. We never planned on doing like call-ins or anything like that.
Yeah, but it was so nice.
It was so nice. It was like an old radio show, like the way it sounded.
Yeah, but you have like something like an upgrade to that now, in case anybody wants to email us their number and call.
I have better audio. It's still gonna sound like a telephone, which I want, but you'll be able to hear it without me trying to put the mic up to put the mic up to the phone or anything like that. So we don't have to do that. So that's pretty sweet. So how we're gonna do it is, if you send us an email about a topic you want to talk about, even if you just try to tell us what you're interested in talking about, or what you would like to talk about if you're interested in calling in. And what you do is you send an email to groundedextracts@gmail.com with the topic and with your phone number. And this is just how we're doing it. We got a lot going on in our lives, and we'll set up things more smoothly. But
guys, we totally want to get to know you guys, so I really encourage people to email us, like if you're down for a phone call or a chat or any questions,
like a regular call-in. It's just we're doing it a little differently. So just an email, and that way we know what we're about to get into when we talk to people.
Right. So it's more controllable.
Well, yeah. Well, last week was good. Rico called in. Rico has his own channel. He's a musician. He's a drummer. He was in bands like in the early 2000s and stuff, and I think he did like Warped Tour and all that stuff, which is really cool. And so he called in. We were just talking about music, and he's part of the Flat Earth people. And then he invited us on his stream. So Najla and I will be on his channel later tonight. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, so if you want to email us, groundedextracts@gmail.com with anything you want to talk about, if you do want to call in, and a phone number. And we might call you.
Chit chat.
No promises, but.
No hang.
Yeah. All right. So you're going to hear children in the background. We got children.
Yeah.
I wanted to start out. Yeah, I just wanted to wait a couple minutes because usually no one's here. But congratulations to Angela Baby Carson.
Congratulations, Angela.
You won. Yeah, you destroyed the competition.
You slayed. You deserve it. You deserve it all. Angela Baby Carson won the GE contest.
Yep. So, and Najla just started her Best Earth stuff. Oh, we got an intruder. Najla just started her Best Earth. She hasn't taken it in a while, and she's like, she wants to do like a 30-day to 6-week challenge. Not really a challenge, just take it every day and kind of clock what the effects are and how it works with her, taking it for a consistent basis. So yeah, she started that a few days ago, and that's what Angela won, Best Earth. So we're gonna send her a bottle of Best Earth. So Angela, now you have to email us your address. I know you're in Canada. So I know that. That's all I know. So just send us your specific address, groundedextracts@gmail.com. Angela Baby Carson's been on a rampage lately. She posted about, she cut the Melodome shirt in half, which is what the Murderdome parody is about. That was pretty funny on Facebook. She said it happened by accident, but it looked like the elf on a shelf was actually the reason behind it. So anyways, just email us your address and we'll hook that up. We'll send it to you, and we'll see if we have any t-shirts left in small. Might have to be a medium and throw it in the dryer for a while. Yeah, and then one of the characters on the Murderdome we do is based on, his name is LaFlash, and we took the scaffolding from Mike LaBrash, who is like the central stoner figure on the Melodome from a couple years ago, and we turned him into LaFlash. and we just kind of took his marketing vibe, like his ensemble, his aesthetic, and we infused it with our own version of it. And then we took some of the arguments he had with the main host of the show, and we kind of play on those. But now it's just become its own character. And Angela was posting about him the other day or something. We saw it come up, yeah, about the
Yes.
real the inspiration for LaFlash, and I don't know, something to do with AI music. And it is funny how many truthers are now like in that world of like AI and AI pictures, AI thumbnails, AI music. Like Chance Garton.
I mean, it's a part of what the trajectory is. Like,
That's true, but if you're,
I get it.
yeah,
You
no,
can't
that's true.
stop it.
Well, I'm okay with the idea of sprinkling it throughout things to enhance them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Like a tool. Just
yeah,
like use tools.
yeah. I'm okay with that. But like Chance Garton is this like truther guy. He has a channel called The Innerverse, and he put up he's putting up songs, original music. He's calling it, by Chance Garton or whatever. But it's just AI prompts and stuff. So as a musician, it's kind of weird to see original music.
Yeah, I don't really know if you would go as far as call it original, but
I don't know if that's what the argument was.
in the future, though, like
with
I'm sure
LaFlash.
they probably I'm sure artists probably felt that way too about photographers. You know what I mean? It's just
painters.
Because painters,
Yeah.
because they paint and they do everything with their hands, and then you come along now. There's these new devices. So I see AI as like when the camera was invented. It still takes a lot of like. You have to have a vision. You have to have the right angle. Like there is a lot that photographers do, like good photographers.
Oh my
so
God!
I think you're gonna have to do the same
thing. It is
with
such
AI.
a talent. People are already saying that it's like, yeah, but you have to know how to prompt. You have to know the words. You have to know everything.
Yeah, and just like cameras, it's not going anywhere. So and it just gives you so much.
It's not going away. It's not going away. You mean?
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's not going away.
Yeah.
So like, it's like you have to. There will always be a market for people who do everything with their own hands. Like there will always be a market for that, and then there's gonna be a new market for people who are into all the new tools.
I think using all of it is good. Like if use your own talents, your own original ideas, and if you want to sprinkle things or accent things or enhance things, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. People are worried about like it's gonna put artists out of work and everything. That's true, but it's also gonna create a whole new market for like authentic artists and everything like that. But either way, we have no idea where this is all going. I think it's gonna be so beyond what we can imagine in the next 20 years. It's gonna be so beyond. But photography is like capturing a moment. You're capturing reality in a moment, the actual thing. AI, like I understand what you mean about how the comparison of like photography was probably rejected by a lot of people in the beginning too. But AI is taking reality and then altering. It can't get it. Okay. It is altering reality. It's not just capturing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep showing me this commercial. So it is different. It's altering reality, and you don't have to find the right angle. You don't have to go out in the real world to accomplish it.
Yeah.
So it is way different in a lot of ways.
But I'm just using it like as an example. It's like it helps people get rid of all of the manpower that they used to need. So anything that cuts costs, people are going to do, and then it's just going to be like a normal part of production for people.
Again, like I just want it to be sprinkled. I just want it to be but now it's in software and like all these different areas of.
I'm excited because I think it's going to bring back more desire for that in-person, real, live, action type of feel, like whether it's a play or it's like.
That's what I thought until I started
music on a stage.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Is there a but?
Yeah. Like I work with some younger people at my job, and I wonder if this is working. I can't open it on my phone. This stream. Hey. What's up, dude?
Take a picture.
Oh, here we go. Okay, it is working. Special K, what's up? We haven't seen you in so long. Yeah, so Special K says, I agree with keeping our original and not going full blown AI, which already has all the data and almost always sound like trash, in my opinion. It's scary to see how much people are relying on it. Yeah, well, I just think it's weird when people's channels just turn into I'm now a musician. Here's my work. And AI music, right? It's sampling from every piece of music that was ever recorded. That's known, right? So it's mixing and mashing it all together, and then you're getting it. So when you make your own AI song, you are taking from actual musicians that have actually learned their whole life a skill that they then worked so hard to get to a place to the point where it's recorded and appreciated, and then you're taking those sounds and you're warping it. So really just all the credit should go back to the original artist. It isn't just out of thin air or out of your prompts. It's not just your prompts. Like those prompts though are then informing a database, a library of everything that was ever recorded by actual people, by actual humans, and the amount of credit people take for it is fascinating. But it in a comedic way, I think it's great. Like Jim and them, Jim and them is a Corey Feldman coverage channel. I don't know how to describe it. They just they only talk about Corey Feldman and what he gets up to, and that's really funny. And they make like AI songs about the channel, like intros and stuff. I think that's funny. That's okay.
I mean, it's all gonna be okay. Is my point. Like, I feel all the ways that you feel. Like, I understand. Like, people put their heart, blood, and soul, and everything into the art that they make, and now this computer is just gonna come and take all that and make something new. And I don't know how anybody's gonna get any royalties, and they're not. Like, they're just not. Like, same thing with like the artists who had the platform in the olden days. Like, the big artists that had the platform would go around stealing songs all the time from unknown artists.
John
Nobody
Lennon
would
and
ever
Paul
know.
McCartney admitted that Paul McCartney said they nicked everything, which means they stole like the majority of like their hooks and everything were just remixed version, but they were really good at it. That's the thing. I always said if you can do it better, go
Hi,
for it.
Special K. Good to see you.
John Lennon's death date is tomorrow, y'all. I call that a work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kidding.
Oh, hello, Landry. Good to see you.
Hey. Yeah. So I like if I'm gonna do anything in that direction, the Jim and them people did an original like they wrote the lyrics to the AI song and then that made it happen.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I think that is cool and everything. But yeah, you can still tell it's not.
Yeah,
It's
I think
not
you're right. The
authentic.
best thing is to
Covers.
sprinkle it in.
Yeah, but covers of songs that already exist
Right.
is what I really appreciate. Like an AI cover of a song, if it's done right, which is like 1% of the time.
Right.
Like the
as long as hopefully people are getting the royalties, but I don't know, it's gonna be tough.
I mean, but also the royalty thing is a contract based situation with the artist and the label, and most of them get screwed over all the time. It's not just like clear cut, like will people get royalties? It'll be okay, but they are in court now with it about how they're gonna give royalties to the original people that made these songs.
No free ads for us.
No, we're sponsored by Wendy's and Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Special K, Corey Feldman. They have like they're not. I wouldn't call them hate channels. I would call them analysis channels. Like this is what Corey Feldman's been up to lately, and Corey does all the work for them. Like he's.
Oh, did you tell them that a new
There's like
documentary's coming out?
There's like 6 ads on an old timey old footage video. This
They
is
really
getting
want us
crazy.
to upgrade to premium.
I canceled it. I canceled it because I started missing commercials.
I know, I'm one of those weird people. I like good commercials.
But they're all
That's a
bad
big-
on YouTube. It
There's a
didn't
lot of
work
bad
out.
ones, but
It didn't
I like
work
a really
out.
good commercial.
Everything is about, like, I can't even listen to YouTube around my children now because every other ad is like about premature ejaculation or alcohol. Like every
Okay,
other
yeah,
one.
that's super gross.
Like every other one.
But
Like, but how do they? And the way the commercials are so explicit.
yeah. Thanks for giving us that imagery.
No, and then the other commercial I always get is Mud Water, and it's the guy that's like, "Hey, this is Mud Water. I used to drink coffee, and when I did, it gave me the jitters. And then I started drinking mushroom coffee at work, and people would come up to me and be like, 'What the fuck is in your cup?' And I'd be like, 'Oh, yeah. So it's Rishi, it's Chaga, it's L-theanine.'" Like, it's so annoying,
unrealistic.
dude. It's like no one came up to you, looked in your mug, and said, "What the fuck is in your cup?" Like, that never happened, not once.
No.
And it looks like coffee or just like it's just brown liquid. It's just like
yeah.
it never happened. And I'm okay, like I get it, it's marketing, whatever. But he's so like on benzos all the time. Like it's just so monotone. I'm like, but they're thriving. Their company's doing so well. That's what people want. They want like this careless, carefree Gen Z. Don't give a fuck. That's what I was saying earlier about the AI. There'll always be an appetite for authentic, but I don't know how long
Yes.
that'll last. Cause like the kid at work, like he was showing me stuff he recorded over AI beats, and he sounded way different than he talks or he raps in front of me. And he's like, "Oh well, I use autotune and all that," and I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Did you make the music?" He goes, "No, I learned to play guitar, and it took me 7 months, and it took way too long. 7 months is way too long to learn anything. So I'm just gonna use all these other things." And he was very willing to throw away anything authentic. And I was like, "Well, why do you use autotune if you're just like doing rap or whatever? Like, you know what I mean?" And he was like, "Because the world doesn't like my real voice, and I want to give people what they want." And he was dead serious and genuine. He wasn't upset about it. And I was like, "Damn, so fuck working on guitar, fuck working on your voice or getting better at that. Just change it with effects." He's like, "Exactly." I was like, "Okay." It's just a different mindset. It's just a
It's
different.
a different world.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
just different. It's just different.
Yeah, but I do, Jamesy, think there will always be those that shine in their own right and who will put in the work for 7 months to learn an instrument and who will put their voice
It's
out
more
there.
than 7
There's
months.
always gonna be
That's what
something.
cracked me
I
up.
know, right? 7 months. I'm like, I was like, I wish I had whatever skills you have. You can learn in 7 months.
Right.
Incredible.
Well, he didn't get as far as he wanted to in 7 months, so
Yeah.
he's like, "Fuck this noise. If it's gonna take longer," I'm like, damn, I've been going for like a couple decades now.
Angela Baby, we announced you as the winner. Hello, welcome.
No, that's not true, Landry. He said if you see those commercials, it means you're watching explicit content. Landry's the community fire starter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walks around being like, "Oh, you're fucked up in this way. Defend yourself." No, so like the YouTube ads, how they work is like they take the area, the geographic location that you're in, and whoever is what like, okay, when we were in Florida, all we got
Lots
were
of weird people in Florida.
right, but all we got were bra commercials. Was bra commercials to make your boobs look like it was like push up bra stuff, and like
Some
plastic
cosmetic
surgery, cosmetic surgery and stuff. And then when we came back to New York, it's all alcohol and like Blue Chew and stuff. And
Landry, I'll tell you what commercials that we would get that go with our personalities and who we are. For all of you guys who are, OGs, do you guys remember that awesome Campbell's soup commercial?
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
And it was like a snowman, and the snowman was like walking up to the house. And then it sat down at the table, and then a mom or somebody put down a bowl of Campbell's soup.
Some random.
And then
bitch.
the snowman started eating the soup, and then all the snow melted away, and it was this cute little boy. Yeah. And it was just so cute, and that would be the kind of commercials that we would get.
Yeah. That would totally be it. Yeah, and or like the the amount that of discussion of Crash Bandicoot in Batman the Animated Series in my house alone, if they were really picking up on what we were saying and what we were interested in, that's all we'd be getting. Would be toy commercial, like everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. So it doesn't.
Hi, Robert Page.
It does
So
not
good to
work
see
like
you.
that.
Thank you for hanging
Yeah,
out with us
Angela,
today.
you won. Yeah, what's
Yes.
up, Robert? What's up, dude?
Yeah,
Good to see you here. I saw you in the chat the other night.
absolutely.
I was gonna say hi, but I was working.
Yes, Angela Baby was the winner of the GE contest.
Yes, great job, Angela. You just gotta email us your shipping address,
You're wonderful.
and
Yes,
we'll
email
hook you
us.
up.
Yep, so we can hook you up.
And we got a couple extra
Great
things
work.
for you as well, because you won first and second place.
Yeah.
She destroyed the absent competition. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, that commercial, you remember that, Special K? That was so good. And then the Coca-Cola light up, the trucks that light up as they're driving through. All the old Christmas commercials I love so much, man. Yeah. No, and again, back to Landry, like, we don't watch anything explicit. We're around 3 children all the time, and we're working other times. And when we do watch anything on like a movie, like on a streaming app,
Yeah.
like Najla and I get skeeved out by anything. Like we're so removed from that that it's not. It's not. It's definitely not based off of everything else you're looking up. And we have all the things checked. Like it's not. Not that it matters what you have checked, but like I see that more on like websites. Like on Walmart, we get the Batman ads. We get the things that we will search for. You know, we get the actual things that we do talk about and look for. But in terms of YouTube ads, it's just your what other people are looking up around you or what other
Right.
people are.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
Thank you for that,
you're
James.
welcome.
Is that Ariel? Is Ariel Leora?
I'm here all day.
Is Ariel Leora Ariel Trueseeker? Hold on.
This is apparently the way to go. Old time travel type videos of just old footage of the 1940s, like New York City in the 1930s type videos. Apparently, that's what we all got to start doing because they have like 8 1-minute ads on every single one of mainstream things. I love this. This is my favorite part of YouTube. This is my favorite part of the internet in general. It's old videos. Aria, what's up? Yeah, Talia's losing her mind in the background. But she's in a good mood. She put makeup all over her face this morning. She found Najla's makeup. She went in the mirror and she's like real serious putting the makeup. She put blush on, she put lipstick. And she took the eyeliner and she made a massive unibrow from this end of her eyebrow all the way to the other. It didn't stop. She just kept going over it. And it's real perfect too. It's crazy. She still has it. Thanks, Special K. We love the vibe too. Our vibe is gonna change. It's gonna change a little bit soon. We like it how it is now, but it's gonna be way cooler. Yeah. So yeah, I was seeing the other day more people talking about man, I love this idea of people that talk about like spiritual stuff, right? And it's just interesting to me because it's now become complete entertainment alone, and it's not really the way it was like 5 or 10 years ago, where it's people talking about like a detailed experience in their life and people giving input on how to get better and grow and change. It's mainly become like pop culture, like entertainment, like type vibe. And one thing I notice more and more prevalent is people expressing this thing that's called on that every single thing in your life is a reflection of you. And I'm like, I understand there is truth to that to some degree, in small degrees most of the time. But I'll come across certain people, like I'm saying like a lot. My bad. But making fun of I'm really now into making fun of people where everything is a reflection. I did a live stream with this girl one time, and she was saying, I had a dream about someone, and immediately she cut me off. She goes, before you go on, like the dream you had is you. Anyone in your dream, no matter who's in your dream and what is going on, that's really you. That's you somehow. Like this whole manifest your whole reality, you create your own life type thing. I get that, like what you put out, you'll get back, and you attract like the thoughts that you have. You attract like-minded things like that, and everything like that. But every person you interact with is not a reflection of your inner world. Like the lady at the DMV is not at the counter that you get the ticket from and then walk away from is not a reflection of your inner world. And there's some people that are
I
like,
hope not.
goddamn, I hope not. But there's some people who's like, no, that is what it is. And then I've even heard people say the war between like Ukraine and all this Russia and everything like that is a symptom, is a reflection, and an insight into what is going on within yourself. And I'm like, this is the dumbest shit in the world. This is why like these spiritual channels, like it's just insane. So if I get sideswiped by a car, right? That's my fault. And it goes into this whole like victim shaming thing. That's my fault. And a manifestation of unresolved uh conflict that I have within myself, and I only need to look inward. Like someone sideswipes my car, they fuck up my car, while it's parked on the side of the road. That's a reflection of what is currently going on. Like it's so stupid. There are some people you can't talk to about anything because it becomes back to that. And I'm like, damn, this is what makes this whole corner of the internet like hilarious. Um, like you could say that about 9/11, a random mugging or an assault. Like someone gets mugged on the train station by like a gang of people, and they're like, "Well, you need to look within and see why this happened to you." It's like, no, sometimes like just not great things happen.
Yeah, like I don't see how that's like beneficial. Like even the whole thing, like saying like, oh, everybody's a reflection of you. Okay, what do I do with that?
And they don't say that when good things happen.
How do I use that practically in my day to day? Like how is that supposed to help me go about my day to day?
Because you're supposed to turn the other cheek, forgive everyone, and just let people walk all over you because you created this and you're at fault for it. So you need to now feel bad about that. And
So we're basically only supposed to have one emotion,
yeah,
one mode.
yeah.
I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
Yeah, the spiritual stuff has jumped the shark so hard.
Hi, Mojo Shop. Hello, thank you for being here. Okay, Ariel Leora is Ariel Trueseeker. Ariel, you actually made it. You came up in one of our other streams, and it was about the infamous True Snacks commercial. Do you remember that? True Snacks went out of business, so I mean, it didn't last or anything, but it was really good. But
it was delicious.
Girl, you are welcome. You are welcome here. But do you remember how much you were pushing for me to do that commercial?
It's okay. We've all been, I don't know. I don't know how to talk about that.
Yeah, it was just a commercial where she wanted me to like smack James and be like in like a
because it's called Truth Smacks, and I'm the truth.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding.
That's like one way to look at it.
I'm just kidding. I was a massive liar at the time this happened, so that's how we knew.
Until
it was
this day,
all
I just don't never understand why Austin.
Well, this is what happened. If we're gonna talk about this, I don't know you're gonna bring it up.
Well, I want to bring it up. I want to know she's here.
Okay, so yeah, so it was this commercial where like Najla and I had like a seemingly like a fucked up relationship, and because it was all about like I was doing something wrong and Najla would come smack me and give me truth smack or whatever. We're like, well, we don't want to be presented that way on camera, and honestly, Ariel was like cool about the whole thing. I just think maybe she didn't have any other ideas and that's what she was set on.
She just said she had all the ideas back in the days.
No. Well, I'm just saying, like she, in that moment, I don't know, like she seemed kind of devastated
that we wouldn't.
that we
you seemed,
wouldn't.
like upset.
And I was just like, let's do anything else. Like, let's do anything else.
And I think it was really Awesome Austin who made it. Like,
That's
very
that.
intense. It wasn't.
That's what I was going. Where I
Yeah.
was going with that. Like, Austin Thompson, who was there at the time. This was the only person in Georgia, and we had a great time. Like, you know, at certain points and together. But then when this commercial came up, like I was like, Ariel, come on. But Ariel got behind. I mean, Austin got behind Ariel, and he was like, it's super fucked up that they're not doing this. And then he came to
he was
us.
Like, egging on. Ariel just said,
And he
I
was-
was also high at the moment.
We were all high at the
And
moment.
am super
No
sensitive.
excuse.
And I'm super sensitive person.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. I don't blame you at all. And I just when people are like, paint yourself in a bad light for this thing, you know, and I'm not saying that's what you thought it was. I don't think that. I don't think that Ariel had like nefarious intentions.
No, it was like supposed to be like a comedy sketch.
Right. And I was like, that's not. I don't like it. Like, what I want to do something else.
No, I just wanted to know, did you ever ask Awesome Austin and Kaylee to do it? Because
we
you
told
might
them
not
to
know
do it.
this, but like Awesome Austin made us feel like trash. Like we were
he straight up acted like we were.
So I'm like,
biggest
why don't you and Kaylee do it? Did you ever like? It's just like he was like really coming for us.
No, he fucking hated us. Najla tried to hug him like during this situation, and he pushed her away and looked her up and down. I watched this happen and was like fucking disgusted that we wouldn't do this on camera. And I was like, Austin, I was like, can't we think of anything else? And he just shook his head. He's like, nah, bro. And just walked away. It was so disgusting. And these are all makings of the Murderdome. And this is why we did the Murderdome. It's just so weird. It's like, why didn't you volunteer yourself to have your wife smack you and paint yourself to be like a fucking super toxic relationship? Like, I don't know. Good, Ariel. I'm glad you didn't take it personal. No, don't let it make your heart hurt, Ariel. It's okay. Tell your heart to hang in there. Honestly, you were like super cool. Like throughout that whole moving through that corner of the internet, you were so supportive and cool and kind to us. I'm a super sensitive person too sometimes. I totally understand being like that. But yeah, it was just funny. It was just funny how upset Austin was with us, you know, and he thought we were doing you so dirty and all this shit. And I was like, dude, like, it's just crazy, man. No, this wasn't online, Special K. This was in person in Georgia at a meetup. This was in person. This is why it was weird. You know what I mean? Do I watch Jim Brewer? Special K says. But Ariel, we love you. All the love in the world to you. Like, I come up with shit all the time that Najla looks at me and she's like, fuck, no. And I'm like, yeah, probably not. Okay. You know what I mean? Right, Najla?
Yes.
I come up with stuff all the time. Like, 95% of my notebook for Murderdome has been thrown out. Like,
well, true creatives, you gotta get through all of the ideas that you're not gonna use to get to the gold.
Right.
You gotta be okay with you gotta be okay with failing, or else you never get anywhere.
Special K, I forgive you. It's okay. You didn't know. I'll forgive you in time. What's up, Trisha? Oh, Trisha is so supportive, just like Ariel. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the idea.
Hi, Trish.
Honestly, if Austin wasn't so immediately disgusted with us,
was crazy.
I would have sat down. I would have sat down with you and like been like, "Let's make this happen. What can we do? What else can we throw at the wall to get this done?"
So intense, Ariel.
Well, because like it was just so weird. It was just so weird. He was so angry with us.
He was giving me just like, did you?
No, he pushed you away when you tried to hug him, like straight up.
I don't have to talk about that.
He was like,
but
he was disgusted, fucking grossed out.
She ask them to do it? Because they were also
that's what I want to know.
Popular in the community. Like, did you ask them to do the commercial? Because they were like very popular. You know, Awesome Austin and Kaylee. Like, They could have did the Truth Smacks commercial.
We were the adjacent people. They were the
Yeah.
flat Earth
They
Truth
were
Smacks
the main
people.
people. We were just, you
We
know,
were surfing through the interwebs and just
we're just, you know,
landed in certain areas.
hopping in the-
Yeah. What are you talking about? Modern Man lost again, had to pee. He wrote pee. There was something I wanted to.
Hi, your. Oh, is that a new voice? HR voice? Or it's just a different voice?
I don't know.
Her voice? Hi. I don't know if
Her
I said
boy,
it
what's
right.
up, man? Thank you.
Her boy.
Or lady, whoever you are.
X Bendrix. Hi.
I know, who would refuse a hug from
Life
Najla?
is
That is a
cool.
red flag. That's a fucking, that's eyebrow raising right there.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow, she did ask them and she doesn't remember why it didn't end up happening.
Because it would make them look bad as a couple. I don't know. It was funny though. When I look back now, it's pretty funny.
Ariel, we are what is it? We are asking anybody who wants to call in, they can call in, they can email us their phone number. We're very old school here. Yes, my husband's really good at editing like videos and stuff like that. But when it comes to like all the new technology, AI and all this stuff, we're pretty old and we don't know how to do this live streaming stuff. So if anybody wants to call in and chit chat with us, we'll put you on the speaker and we can do it like that. Just email us at
You gotta email us the phone number and
groundedextracts
but also
at
what you groundedextracts@gmail.com. But you gotta email us what you want to talk about and your phone number. And you also gotta promise to not be offended if we don't want to talk about what you want to talk about.
They have to have a whole topic.
I mean, not a whole topic. It could be a half a topic. It could be a percent of a topic. It could be a topic nonetheless. Yeah. That's not too much to ask. Come on.
groundedextracts@gmail.com. Landry asked what's.
No, Landry. You were not. No.
Yes.
Okay.
I welcome everybody.
All right. Please, yeah. What's up, Talia?
No screaming. Use your words. Please stop screaming.
It's okay.
No, you can say I'm upset.
All right, yeah, Ariel, please come back next week. Yeah, everyone is welcome here. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We don't have a set time. We got a lot going on in our life right now, and we're the busiest we ever have been. So it's just kind of when it happens. It'll always be Sundays for now, but we don't have a set time. Just somewhere in the late morning to early afternoon. Sorry. You guys hear Talia saying sorry for screaming? She's saying sorry.
Say sorry.
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 No, you gotta give that back, baby.
Say I'm sorry.
She's
sorry.
like I already said it. I don't need to say anything. Yeah,
no
she already said
screaming.
it.
Use your words.
She's the cutest. Talia's the cutest girl in the whole wide world. In the whole world, she's the cutest. She's too sweet. Angela, you are so sweet. We're gonna hook your package up so big. Big time. We're gonna hook it up. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. I had some stuff I wanted to go over about some screenshots I took about some posts that were made that tagged us in it and tagged the Drunk Debunk Show. It was just conspiracy people calling everyone PDF files and globetards and idiots, and they included us on that, and they're like saying we're the scum of the earth and can't wait till we burn in hell forever. And all this like really crazy shit. And we went to their page, and they're I'm sure they're watching now. The banner of their page is Mike from the Drunk Debunk Show. A real sweet guy, family man, husband, father. Really good dude. Been really kind to us as far as we know. Like, and you can tell if you have been around people for more than a year of your life, you can kind of get a gauge on who people are and how they operate. And took me a very long time to separate like the internet from reality. But anyways, I've talked to him offline and things like that, or privately. And anyways, he's just a good family man, and you can tell when also you're a family person. There's certain things you say and do with other family people to get the vibe of where they're at and whether they really are. Do they just have a family, or are they a part of it, and do they care about it?
Yeah.
And like he's one of those people, right? Anyways, so this channel that made this post about us and him and a bunch of other people, like their banner is pictures of his children and pictures of his wife. And again, these are like extreme, like the earth is flat. Uh, Everyone that doesn't agree with me is Satan, and they're saying that we're part of the Freemason rituals and we're getting paid. I wish I was getting paid by anyone at this point, but like, but like, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid, and I've never been attacked like that by anyone other than conspiracy people.
It was a flat earther.
It was a flat earther, but at the end of the day, extremist conspiracy people. And then we'll meet Angela Baby Carson and Nachiketa, and we meet these really like cool, kind people that they just have certain interests, and that's what they're interested in, and they know certain things about certain things, and they're not like scummy people. But I'm telling you, I haven't gotten attacked other than that literary agent I talked about last week. And he didn't even attack me. He might have just been sending me an Illuminati invitation that I didn't understand.
What is it? What is it? Oh, The Machine Lies. Oh, okay, I should have been able to read that. The Machine Lies coming in hot saying, I'm a conspiracy. What did you say? I am a conspiracy person. I always say that there literally are good and bad people in every groups, but when you have experiences like generally negative with the same group, like you can't help
over and over and
like
over.
That's why I've never gotten mad at people who are like, are prejudiced or whatever. Like you never know how they grew up. Like maybe they only ever had negative. I mean, you should have a big enough mind to know, like, hey, listen, this is just my experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And know that not everybody's like that, but there's good and bad people in every group.
And we know that not everyone's like that. Like, we know that not all the conspiracy people are like that, but okay, so this is my main example. Like, when we get harassed and bullied publicly and then privately, like, legitimately harassed on levels I've never experienced in my entire life until the conspiracy people came along. When I tell normies, when I tell regular people that aren't in that world about what happened, this is it. They understand. Just skip these out. They so many ads. They understand. It doesn't even really matter. They understand what I'm saying. Number one, and they clearly can be like, "Oh, okay. So what happened? And then what happened? Oh," and they can make a judgment call for or against. But they understand what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Any conspiracy type minded person who's like an extremist in that world, anytime I've tried to explain things about their superheroes, about Crow 777, about Owen Benjamin, well, they literally go into, "You're not making sense. I don't understand you." And I'm like, "Oh, you're either nefarious or you're stupid or both." And it always comes back to that to me, because they're the only people that when you explain like bad behavior to them, they don't get it. If it doesn't come from the Jews, if it doesn't come from NASA, if it doesn't come from Hollywood, it doesn't make sense to them. It doesn't compute. Their brain breaks and they go, "Fuck you. I'm not going to dox you and hack you." Like, it's weird. It's really scary. And it's clearly the flip side of everything they talk about. Like, it's fascinating. I've never had issues with any normie in my life the way I've had with conspiracy people. And we've only talked about 2% of it in terms of what have happened in private. So yeah, that's why I'm just like, I get very careful.
I'm excited to get to know you guys, all of the.
I mean, you're not gonna last long in this chat or on our stream if you're one of the people we're talking about in this way. You're just gonna get offended and walk away. Yeah. And that's okay. That's okay. Everyone, there's a place for everyone somewhere. Clearly, there's a place for everyone. Yeah. I have a new character I want to come up with, like like where I'm gonna say to everyone, no matter what they're talking about, like our mirror cracked the other day on our car side mirror,
Yeah.
and I want
Yes,
to
that
like
was
have,
funny.
yeah, I want to have someone like talking about that, and then have someone come in and be like, okay, but did the ice cracked it because it froze overnight? Like, how did it happen? And then have someone else come in and be like, okay, but how would that happen on a flat Earth? Like, and like,
That'd be so funny.
thanks.
Guys, wouldn't that be such a funny
No matter
concept?
what you're talking about, have someone come along doubting, no matter what it is, just be like naysaying and be like, okay, well, explain how that would happen on a flat Earth. Like, you know, it. I don't know. I think that would be really fun.
I'm trying to figure out what special K is talking about. Like the crazy person type mode. Like when you open up the book and advertised it and said it was trash or threw it in the garbage. I forget what you did. I was dying. I think you burned it. LOL. Oh, are you talking about like Murderdome 4? Did you like talk about burning like somebody's book?
Oh shit! Oh, when
I
I was
think.
being Laren B, when I was being Karen B. Yeah, I
Oh
was being
no.
Karen B. Yeah, that. Yeah, I actually burned. I had a book that opens. I still have it. That you keep stuff in. It said "Book of Spells" on the front, or Halloween potions, or
Yeah.
whatever. And yeah, I had an idea, and I opened the book. And right before I started filming, I lit some paper on fire, threw it in the book, and then opened it, and we edited it, and it was fun. Yeah, yeah. I try to get crazy with it. One of the times I threw things in the Murder Dome, I broke. I had a really nice bowl, and I threw it across the room and smashed it. And I threw it at pillows and completely missed the pillows, and it hit the floor and just shattered all over the place. So in the Murder Dome, like it's like 1.5 when I get up and I get all scared after and I go to check on it. It's because I broke some shit I didn't mean to break. But I think it's worth it because we get good moments. Um, Thank you so much for subbing the Machine Lies. That really means a lot.
Yay!
Yeah.
And what I've always loved about like the conspiracy community is like it's fun to like explore it. Why not? We want to learn new things. We don't want to just we want to explore, learn new things.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. It's a good interest.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Or even if it's not new, just dive a little deeper in the things that you know in regular society, schools, or whatever that I don't normally talk about.
I'm into weird ideas. Like I like talking about them and hearing them out, and I just think it's fun. You know what I mean? Um, the problem with like conspiracy world is like the Drunk to Bunk show the other night. Mike, the host, was talking about he had someone on that is just a regular dude in the chat, and he filmed. He has a high powered telescope, and with a digital camera, is recording what he's picking up on the telescope in the sky. And no matter what he showed to the guy they were talking to, the guy just passive aggressively would call him a liar every time. And even if it was Saturn, it was a picture of Saturn.
Did you guys like attend that? What did you think of that? What did you think of like just dismissing every piece of evidence anybody brings up?
I mean, just the fact that you think anyone can fake a picture of Saturn, why would they? But like I anyone can get a high powered telescope and see these things. Like they're not. Now we're getting to the point where every single aspect of space and all that is completely bullshit, to the point where Saturn doesn't have rings apparently and all this shit. It's like, dude, you can go look at it. And so I really liked the guy they were talking to. At one point he said, I will buy you a plane ticket to come visit me, and we can look through my telescope together. And of course the guy's not going to take him up on it. And I'm like, this is the same thing with the 24-hour sun. Like no one wants to address like that. This is why I still keep one toe in these areas. Is I'm fascinated by human behavior and what they will and won't accept under certain circumstances, certain types of people. And this area has been just getting imploded. Yo, D'Angelo, what's up? Love the Murder Dome. Thank you guys so much. The Machine Lies, nah, dude, you fucked it up probably. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you talking to Landry? Did I email the correct way? Yeah, the machine lies is probably right. You probably fucked it up. I haven't checked though, so I don't know. I'm just talking shit. Landry, you sent it the right way. I got your email. He said he wants to discuss AI and the nuances of it, most notably in music, and utilizing it as an enhancer, not depending on it. Right. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, Landry really wants to call in.
You got an email?
Yeah. I got 2 emails, one with the message, one with the number. That's what he wrote. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right, guys.
It's so nice we just have ads for our background. So awesome. But they're about big pharma. About big pharma.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Who told you you could be so
Let's
cute?
see.
Who told you? Who told you?
Hold on,
Who
guys.
told you to be so cute? Tell me right now.
Wait, what? What? There's. Hold on. Oh, okay. Landry. I was like, where's the number? Okay, I see it. Let's see. What's going on? I'm getting invaded. Stop screaming. Use your words. Stop screaming. Use your words. I know some of you guys know we talked about it on our very first stream that 2 of our children are autistic but brilliant. Trust me, they are brilliant. But one of them is like speaks screamo language, just like screaming all the time. Like she does have words and she uses them when she wants to. She's getting better and better every day, and I'm so grateful. Oh, my goal would be to like grow this channel big enough so like where I can reach all the people that I see on Reddit who also understand what it's like to have like autistic children. And there's like whole groups, y'all, about like how they just literally don't know what to do because like their kids, like not all autistic kids are like this, but like some of them who like screaming, like just won't stop screaming. It's just like, and they do it when they're happy. They're just like so happy and whatever. Like it's just like, it's like, and it's just so jarring. It's just like, I love her to pieces. She's so gorgeous. She's so awesome.
All right, go put it on the camera. Good job.
All right, I had to like bar Talia out again before we get
Yeah, I know.
this going.
I saw. Wait. Yeah, hold on. We got to do it from that phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I gotta turn this on. All right, let me see. Here, open the email. Oh yeah, good idea. JBL speakers are the best speakers in the world, man. I used them growing up for PA systems. They were so great, and I bought these little JBL flips. I think they're called. Number 4 is the best one. It's so good. All right, Landry, we're gonna call you. We're gonna call you right now. I feel like I'm really taking a chance right now.
We should at least have like a small segment, Trish, like for parents. Trish said she was sharing with me about being parents of autistic children.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would
like,
be a great stream.
Need.
That would be a great stream. Talia wants to be on the stream so bad. What's up, my unibrow beauty? If you didn't hear, she put makeup all over herself and she drew a perfect unibrow across her eyebrows. Her blush looks good, the unibrow not so much. All right.
Hello.
Is this Landry?
It is. Is the quality okay?
I don't know. We gotta wait for the chat. It's good for me. It's good for me. We'll
Good,
ask the
man.
chat. Can I get a 6x6x6 people in the chat? Can I get a 7x7x7? Yeah, no, I'm a groundbreaking person. Yeah. Yep. Who knew 6 came after 5? You know, I always hear 5x5, but no one ever, like really pushes it to what we're all thinking.
Sure. I guess.
All right.
So, if it sounds good, man, I mean, I obviously I sense some resistance, right, to maybe potential poisoning of the well, but I hear what you're saying about a lot of these people, right? I mean, I've been there, I've been around the block.
Hey, wait.
I know these people
You
a
said you
lot.
wanted to talk about AI. You said you want to talk about AI. What are you talking about now?
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm just giving you sort of my pitch here, right? You're saying that I know there's a lot of people out there you don't know who to trust, who is. I'm not here to harm you. I gave you my topic. We can talk AI. I'm just letting you know, man. My guard's down. You have my number. You could ask me now. This is a trust exercise.
Nah, it's not a trust exercise, bro. Landry's being weird right from the jump.
Do you have Landry on the line?
Yeah, he's talking about who to trust or some shit.
No. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is that what I'm speaking here is okay. You understand, right? A lot of people like to poison the well. I have no interest in talking about people. That's my sort of. That's what I was trying to say.
Are you sure?
Like with you right now. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to express. It's like
well, right, on this channel, but on your channel, you love talking about people, right?
You're right. Yeah.
But right now, you have no interest in talking about people with me on my channel. All right.
Because I can show respect and great terms whenever they're presented.
Okay.
I didn't catch that. What did he say?
I don't know. Are you on speakerphone, Landry?
Just my regular comment. The quality is since it's not my actual mic, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, it's a little hard to understand you, but yeah. What did you want to talk about? Yeah, what did you want to talk about? I'll hand it over to you.
Well, I mean, obviously, you said preside a topic, and it's AI, because I heard you mention it before. It's kind of a thing that I'm always hearing all this chatter about, right? People talk about their opinions on it very strongly.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying it's the end of the world, and I mean, I kind of understand yours, but I think it's largely a laziness measurement, right? Most people just use it without any sort of thought, but it's a skill, right? You need to learn how to utilize it the best you can. And I can see you're kind of behind with the tech, right? You kind of minimalist. Is it a fair assessment?
No, it's not a fair assessment. Go on.
I have a genuine question. So you're telling me there's not a resistance here? Like I'm coming at you sideways.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm behind on what tech? I'm behind on live streaming. I don't know how to work. Yeah, but that's just because I have not put any focus on it. If I did, I know how to work technology. I have 3 children and like 3 jobs, so I'm not, and I really don't care that much. Like I kind of like it like this. I kind of like it old school. I like real backgrounds. I like everything to be as like controllable as I possibly can. I don't like to move and then you see like a little green speck behind someone. I don't know. Maybe it's a perfectionist thing. I like quality things, and not to say. I think you might have heard me wrong. Like I don't have resistance to technology whatsoever. See, you're stoking fires. I feel like. But I'll let you. Go ahead.
No. I think that you think that I'm going to do that here. But I'm just trying to, I guess, get to know where you're at. I heard you say something about you kind of coming around to the AI beats, right? You mentioned that earlier.
I like a little bit of everything. Yeah, I like. There's some AI covers. I was like, wow, that's really cool. They're on their way to really being able to do it. But it's a complex. It's definitely a complex situation and case by case situation if you're going to use it and how you use it and what you use it for. Did you see that wrestler, that female wrestler? The fan took a picture with her and he turned it into a video where they start to like make out and stuff. and she's like married, and he posted it, and the whole world saw it, and it's like that I don't support, but then other ways of using it, yeah, it's just case by case, but no resistance. I think no matter what you're doing, AI, if you're making real music, if you're making real videos, if you're making AI videos, doesn't matter. There should be some substance to it and some character to it. That's all.
I agree. I mean, that's the thing. I think that's the most important part of any art, is that there's something to it that is meaningful, right? But I guess when you hear everyone's opinion being almost in unison, like overall in agreement, and it's kind of been that way, the way that it was brought out. The mainstream is pretty much in alignment with the conspiracy space. You know what I mean? It's very much, we don't want to get rid of it, take it away. It's kind of changing now, but for a while it sort of was. And I always get kind of suspicious when I see the mainstream and the conspiracy side in alignment, because I think, well, what are they going to take the narrative? My guess is that they take it away from the public completely and just leave it for the corporations. So then we don't have the power that they have. But that's just a guess, you know.
Well, what power do you actually? I want to know. Are you like a tech guy? Are you like an engineer, computer engineer?
Did you say engineer? Is it possible you said?
Are you a tech guy? Are you a computer engineer? Like,
I'm not a computer engineer. That's the thing. Is like I very much am just a very surface level nerd, you know. But this has been a sort of life changing tool as far as just like transcript. You know, if I need to, people do 12-hour streams. If I need to find a segment that, oh my god, what the hell? When did they say this one thing and I want to use it for a video? You know, I can just plug it into a couple websites and then I can get the computer to do this. Isn't just AI, it's just coding to break down the whole video without me having to lift a finger to edit out those segments. And then I can, use AI to make a little bit of a video polish. But it's still to be, predominantly real footage. Like it's going to be you saying something. If I want to make a clip about you, I'm not going to make a fake you. You know what I mean? It's enhancing.
Yeah, no, totally. So you said you're a surface nerd. So you're like really good with computers, though. You would say.
I mean, I guess compared to the other people in this space.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out like why, like you were like the guy for Jaren, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out because Jaren's pretty brilliant. He's pretty intelligent. So I was just trying to figure out. You must have like a specific set of skills that is useful. And then
send link a video that you edited for Jaren, like in the email, like that you edited for Jaren. Yeah. That's what I want to see, because I'm like, what? Jaren hasn't edited a video in 6 years. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I can never. I feel like I can never gauge. Like you're the type of person that you don't really have opinions about things. You just kind of surfacely brush across all avenues of opinions and kind of just ask questions.
Well, it's okay human design. You know what I mean? I'm familiar with that.
Human design? Yeah, you're into human design?
So, yes.
That's cool. Yeah.
I'm asking if you're familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Okay. So yeah, and that's one thing where I've recently been getting into that beyond astrology, and even that, I'm not sort of stubborn. I'm pretty open-minded, and it's kind of my biggest fault, and that's why I don't take strong opinions, because Jaren changed my mind to the flat Earth, and he changed my mind back to the globe. You know what I mean? Because I can be easily persuaded. But that's also my superpower in a lot of circumstances, because a lot of times if you're so stubborn you can't be moved, what's the point of having a conversation? Like people go into debate and they just have this opinion that never changes, but they debate for years. Does that make sense?
I totally agree with that.
I see truth in both sides.
Right. So I'm just so curious, like what was the service that you did for Jaren?
So he had live streams that were like 5-6 hours. He had them from back in, he had his whole hard drive, right? It was a big, I don't know, 2 terabyte hard drive. He mailed it to me and he said, hey, this is all my old stuff. I want to repackage it, repurpose it. Can you just go through and find the best segments, take out all my ums and my uhs, and make me look good? That was the main goal, make him look good.
And then you guys reposted?
Yeah, there's a lot still out there. What he does, though, is he very often deletes things and then re-uploads them. So there's still, you can go back now and still see some of my stuff on his channel. It's just, Hold on.
Oh, cool. So he takes like old videos and like repurposes them and like brings them to life, kind of, and then posts them for new views.
Yeah. To like just get more
Nice.
money out of the
Out
older.
of material he's
Yeah.
already done. Yeah. Yeah. Like your own version of syndication.
Good way to
Yeah, I
put it.
mean, he was, that's the thing about Darren. She's got a lot of people who talk a lot of shit about him, but he was a very fair, employer, and he paid me more than I feel like I was working for. So, I'm always very grateful for that experience, especially during the time with
I would say.
Did he pay you better? Did he pay you better than Jack?
Jack didn't pay me shit, dude.
Where would Jack pay him?
What, Jack?
Yeah, and that's where it got so frustrating, because at first I was like, I want to look at this as a value for value thing, just long-term thinking. And then after, I kind of spent so much time for not any pay, I was like, listen, man, if we want to move forward, I can, really take this seriously. We're going to have to come to an agreement. And he came to me and said, how about $1,000 and then we'll figure out what we do. Sure. So then we get back into working together, and then he gets mad at me and holds that over my head and says, you don't realize that money is valueless, and true value is beyond paper.
That's what he said to you?
Yeah, I mean, he made a big scene, and he was making me feel guilty for wanting the money that he offered me. It was the whole stupid.
Jack, come on, you're better than this.
We don't listen. Take everything with a grain of fucking salt. we don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know
I
what
like to
happened
pretend you're
between
better
you
than
and
this.
him. This is we're dealing with. You don't like.
He made him do a bunch of work and then refused to pay him. That's horrible.
That's what he says.
So here's the thing, and this is what I'm trying to point out, is that there's clearly a lack of trust, right? And this is obviously totally fair, right? We're just now meeting, me and you. But these things are not that hard to prove. And I think that it's just, when you sound like you're busy, like me, I also have a child, and I know how it can be very
no.
hard to follow everything.
Oh, right. You're more trustworthy.
I'm not trying to follow it. I just feel like you're always that getaway driver that pulls up 5 blocks away from the bank. Like,
I mean what that means.
It's just like I feel like no matter what we're talking about, it's like you're dancing around like you're playing a character. Like,
what am I dancing right now? Playing a character?
Yeah, I'll never get to reel the note.
Well, what's the question?
I don't know. I don't have one. I just.
There's a question I'm not answering. I'm happy to answer.
See, and that's what I don't know. I don't have a question for you. I don't know.
James, you just has
a lack of trust, and it's all good.
Yeah, I do. I definitely have a lack of trust with a bunch of people. Most people, I would say,
that's
online.
Important. That's smart.
Online, yeah.
It's a good move.
Yeah, no, I see what you.
There's something you're picking up on.
Yeah, we've lost a third of our viewership since you jumped on. And I just feel like that, there's a reason to not trust you, and you know that. That's why you keep bringing it up.
No, I know that there's a lot of people who, have beef, and that's the thing. Some places I'll go to and I'll bring that same dirt. It's just, there's definitely people, especially here in your space, right? There's resistance to me, and the main thing that I've pulled out of it is that I don't have this focus of saying, hey, only topics, never about people. I'm kind of moved away from just being afraid to say, oh yeah, I'll do the drama, because I don't do it in the way that I see as harmful. I don't go after people's weakness. I don't go after their physical appearance or their family, or try to go IRL or doxing people. So I'm trying to bring drama back into the safe zone. I don't know what happened in the last 5 years. But back in the day, it didn't used to be like this. It wasn't showing up people's doorsteps or mailing them I don't know. People just do crazy shit now.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying you do anything like that. I just feel like you have an agenda to.
I don't have an agenda.
Everyone has an agenda. Everyone has an agenda, though, to some degree.
Well, I mean, I'm not as calculated as it might seem. If I make a lot of the times I like to make fun comedic music videos. You did the parody comedy thing. I've seen you do that. at least the Lawrence Talcott and
Yeah.
a couple other ones.
And you said my Jack Talcott was terrible.
I mean, the voice, right? The voice wasn't great. But I mean, when I say that, it's because I love it and I want to see.
See? This is the shit I'm talking about.
It's because I'm the same level of critical as myself.
No, I nailed Jack. I nailed him. Fucking nailed it.
Crushed it.
I nailed it.
When's your birthday?
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about
He's
that.
trying to do
Yeah,
Don't
don't worry about
it. I'm just trying to figure out the energy.
Trying to nail us.
No, I'm not the people. Someone said in the chat that you're trying to get on the Murder Dome. I'm like, that might be true. That might be true.
I mean, he's
Can I
already
tell you something
my
about
age.
that? You have to like really trust me here. I don't even know what that is.
What?
The Murder Dome.
You literally commented on the Murder Dome. What are you talking
My
about?
introduction to this channel was through that
Okay.
thing.
Guys, this is what. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down real quick. This is what I'm talking about. So, like this is what they do, right? Like, this is what some people do. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. That's what they do. They can talk about all what you're talking about, but then when you say something that might like shed light or just like is weird, they're like, oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. And that's what they do. It's like, dude, you've commented on my Jack Talcott impression from the Murder Dome. So, like, what do you mean you don't know what it is? You know what I mean?
I'm asking you to trust him on what I explain. Is that a channel separate from this one? Is it a? I'm asking you like in the grounded extracts. That's like the products you sell.
See, this is when everyone in the chat and us, he's not oblivious. He's pretending to be oblivious. That's what they're saying in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one thing as well.
And now he's gonna say, I have a big head because I'm expecting people to know what my shit is. I see where the trail is going.
I'm asking what it is.
You can figure it out. If you're that smart, you can figure it out. You can figure it out.
M-U-R-D.
I need Jack to come on.
I need the chat
and tell his side
am
of
I?
the story. Jack, if you see this, we need to have a chat.
Like when you type it in, Murder Drones comes up. Okay, is this Second Wind? Murder Drone. I mean, it's not in the SEO.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Oh, here it is. It's on your channel. Okay, so it's Murder Drone, Truth Division. So this is just this is what you call the parody that you do. It is called that, but it's on the same channel. Okay, all you need to know. Start in real time. Thank you for your patience. And the one I saw, that was a short from that. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Do you still work with Jaron?
No. We tried again. We came back from Antarctica, but the money wasn't there anymore. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, dude. I made like 60 videos for like nothing, but it's all good, because I don't think he realized it was going to be such a
devastating blow
financially. He lied about
financially.
the trip. Like, dude, why would he, sacrifice his bread and butter like that?
Well, it's hard when you work with every single person you're associated with is like a full blown liar put up. Why wouldn't you be as well? Like, that's why we totally exploded our shit, our connection with Grow Up and everything, because we just, all these types of people like act in a certain way, and that's like really unbecoming and really the antithesis of the truth in terms of their behavior and how they treat people and what they do to people. And so if you're friends with all those people, that's I tried to make it very clear, dip my toes and fucking ran, it all within 1 year basically. But when you for 10 years are friends with people that are straight up just nefarious people, I understand why people doubt people that are associated with fucked up people. And then there's other people that are legit people, but they're friends with fucked up people, and they can just blur the lines of because it's all about business. So I don't know. But if your business is the truth, like, you got a problem with that.
Yeah, well,
So I understand it. I understand it both ways though, because if he is a truther, he's gonna say what he saw, and
Yeah.
what he saw was the 24-hour sun, and now no one could explain it,
Yeah. And so
and he
all
lost his
he
channel.
lost all of his he lost the majority of his
I always
supporters.
thought his most interesting segments were the ones that were not about the Earth. I mean, but it's just the problem is that people get really the niche side of YouTube. The most successful channels are the ones that just say the same thing over and over and over again because you get more and more people who agree with you. You don't steer from the topic. That's why politics are so popular because like yeah, my side. Yeah, we
Yeah.
believe this, and then it just grows and grows and grows and grows. But I get bored of shit pretty easily. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, Earth again.
Yeah.
Fucking Earth.
I totally agree.
I
but
mean,
there
it's a sports team.
well, back to the Jared thing. Like he couldn't grow. Like he couldn't attract the people who are on the Globe side. He couldn't get the Globe side to come over. And
Well,
stuff.
a lot of them have mixed feelings about him. A lot of them are like good on him, and then some of the people are like good on him, but he knew he was lying for years
yes,
leading up to
some people
this.
are saying he was just lying and not that he just.
That's what bothers me the most because like just, I mean, if you listen to him, like obviously when he talks with the South being alive, it's just his explanation is very clear. And for me, it's just like I don't believe that he would be able to pull it off as much as we talked. You know,
Well,
we talked all the time.
I think
I have my issues, but it was never that he was a liar.
Well, I think why people even say that is because all of a sudden he knows and can explain very well all these other globe type proofs and all that, and how it works, and you can explain why Pac-Man and
Because those are all available. As soon as you want to say that you flip, it's like you can't go to Google and find the flat Earth explanation.
right, but for 10 years, like he was denying all the explanations he freely accepts now.
Well, you have to, I guess, if you're in that position. That's why people.
What I mean is it seems to click with him and make sense now. Like and it kind of happened overnight, like kind of. So that's why I think.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I just I felt dirty doing those videos, because I'm like talking about that retards. Like, these flat earthers are really, really dumb. I was like, all right, dude, but it kind of made me one, but it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, if we take everything for face value, it could be because he's upset that he came back, told the truth, and now a bunch of quote unquote truthers are upset about what he saw. However,
Daryl Davis, thank you for coming. It's so happy
he
to
wasn't,
have you here.
lying at all about certain things he was getting behind. I don't know. Who knows?
Hi, Sarah.
It's all fun to me. It's all good entertainment. What's up, Daryl Davis in the chat, dude? Yo, for life, Daryl Davis, a legend,
Yes.
absolute hero, incredible human being. So shout out to him. I will be contacting you soon.
But I'll let you get back to the other thing. I appreciate the time. I really do.
Sure,
I just
man.
have in peace, and it's just sort of this is an extension of Peace Offering. I like your show. It's unique, and I like that you keep it once a week in an oversaturated market. So thank you for your time.
That is so kind of you. Thank you so much for calling in, Landry. All right, man.
Thanks, Landry.
Landry's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. James is too sus. I am. I'm sus about anyone in the Panelverse. I really am. But then again, at the same time, I give credence to like people wanting community and wanting family and wanting a connection with other people on the internet is just how you do it nowadays. So I understand that completely. And I also understand the cult mentality more so because it's in every area. It's in astrology groups. They have cult of personalities where the chat are just filled up with like sycophants and defending anyone that even just has a question against the person talking, and they're making a lot of money. And there's a lot of people getting real culty, but the world's gotten more lonely for a lot of people because of the internet. And ironically, then the internet connects them to other people. And, people are just really fucked up in this world. They just are. So when you start pointing out things about their cult of personality head leader, about their family leader, people feel like you're attacking the family. And like a child with parents that you don't want to divorce, like it's people don't appreciate it. People don't value truthful observations if they're in that mindset of seeking connection and that's their priority because they don't have it in their real life. So, like my heart goes out to everyone really, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't like people that advertise one thing and do the plain opposite. But we're all multifaceted humans, and we're not all. I get that.
You're good, bro.
Okay.
Special K has a question. She says, "Are you guys globe or flat Earth people?"
We don't answer questions.
I never really got into the subject. Just wondering if you had a preference. I consider it a shape. So I always have this theory, like, I want to have this like animated one day. Like, I think the creator, like, had like his cosmic, like, he ripped out a piece of paper from his cosmic.
He made a blueprint
on flat table, right? So he like created the whole, Earth, the humans, everybody, animals, like all on this flat piece of paper, right? But then the humans started acting up, and he was just like totally annoyed with the creations he made. So he crumbled it up into a ball, and now we're currently hurling through space and time
towards a cosmic trash can.
So I think it started off flat, and then it became a ball.
So that way everyone wins. I think it's all hilarious. I think it's all ridiculous. The majority of like flat Earth people were, if you ask them, they're obsessed with space or Star Trek or Star Wars before they got into flat Earth. Like they were really intrigued by it. To me, it never phased me one way or the other.
Sarah Brez, your kids like anime? Do you like anime?
But I
or just your kids?
I'm always interested in other ideas and weird theories and weird stories. I've always loved like science fiction theater type, the Twilight Zone. I love that, and I love people that are passionate about building something new. And we got shown so much love by all different types of people, and a lot of them were the space people on both sides. But when I look at the behavior of people who lead a movement, and I get to know them personally and everything like this, or even if I don't, and you observe from afar, and they're just very willing to flip on a dime or screw someone over or whatever to keep that train moving of their idea that they might not even necessarily be behind in their real life. Like I start to get real, like, oh, but I have my own opinions on it, about all of it. No one can explain Pac-Manning. That is such a simple thing. And
oh yeah, guys?
Like, we asked this on another stream, and the answer was it doesn't matter. It's flat.
Was that the answer?
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of these questions, and that's why, Jaren has upset a lot of people because he does bring up these things that he was asked for 10 years and just brushed off the table. But now he's saying them, and they're good questions. Like, how does Pac-Manning exist? And then the flat Earth answer is like, well, there's got to be portals. And when you go through a portal, you just show up on another. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, there are GPS, there are physical maps. You can follow them and get to where they say you're going. And I don't know. I don't think humans are that. I know they're fucked up and manipulative, but I don't think they could organize on that level for that level of a lie. I just don't. And if you can't explain Pac-Manning and you just go, whatever, read the Bible, it's flat, and you can't explain these very physical experiences that people have when you go around one way and you end up on the other way, and you can do it from any direction, and you can't explain that, and you won't explain it, and you run away from debates, and you run away from talking to certain people because they're evil and they're satanic, and then you go watch those evil satanic people and they're make way better points than you. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all weird.
I don't know, guys, but I know there's some people who just like feel in their gut that this is what it is. And if that's where you're at and you're kind and you're pure, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Like if you're passionate about that. Sarah Brez, Studio Ghibli, I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to look into it. But yeah, Studio Ghibli, is that like a nice, cool movie? And then
there's so much I don't know, like on Earth, like states of matter and states of existence and things do change. Physics do change in certain areas, elevation, altitude. Like things do change. I don't know. I just think that has to be taken into account when you go into a different area of this world. Can it change? And then a lot of people have in their head, yes, it can, but it can only change this way. I don't know. I just
don't know.
I don't
like,
know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's interesting. It's interesting.
I don't know. If you really believe that the flat Earth proves God and everything, then you would also accept that God can make anything and do anything and change anything whenever He wants and all that. So I don't know. It seems like a big
Special K, to me, when it comes to that, you gotta throw logic out the window. It's all an experience when it comes to an encounter with a Sasquatch or any outer world being. I do believe portals exist.
Yeah, I'm not saying portals don't, but if we're talking about physical maps and it's like, hey, how do I get to the DMV? And someone's like, well, you take a left, take a right, go through a
I do
portal,
love
and then
that
you.
intuition. I do love that.
Yeah, for sure. But like when we're talking about physical maps, how do you get from one place to the next? And there's flights and boats and logged history for hundreds of thousands of years about these travel routes and everything. They can't all just be magical portals. Like they have to be explained to some degree, especially when we're shipping goods from across the world by people who don't believe in anything magical or portals or anything like that. Like, and they're using maps that just completely work. I don't know.
Sarah Burzai says I need to watch My Neighbor Totoro. I definitely will get. I am with your guys' girls because I love anime. I just think that Japanese culture is so good at storytelling. Like they're incredible at storytelling.
So good.
Like bringing out the elements in human, like just like everything. Like
See, Daryl said it's flat and melted for me. I love Daryl Davis. I think
we love Daryl.
He's
Davis.
like a literal angel in human form.
Absolutely.
And so I'll take his opinion more than anyone because
Yeah.
over someone who's not.
He just radiates like.
He's not an asshole, like, and he's not stupid. So
goodness. Like straight up goodness, Daryl Davis.
My God, it's ridiculous. And so it's like all day, dude. I would hang out with him more than most people.
Yeah.
Like
His world, I want to live in Daryl Davis's world.
Yeah, and I'll talk to him about all the reasons why he thinks things are the way they are, and I'm like, and a lot of people think they can like reverse what people believe because they're measuring the miracle and they have the measurements. That does not prove anything to me other than you can analyze things and name things and name small components of what makes up the bigger whole and everything. But then I go over, and a lot of people don't do this, like they'll go over to the opposing side and listen to what the actual arguments are. And it's profound, man. It's profound. And it's been way more profound on the drunk debunk side and yeah, I know people hate MC Toon, but they like Pac-Manning and everything like that. It can be explained on a ball. I'm not.
Yay, Daryl Davis! We can't wait to hang out with you too.
Oh man, dude!
Way to make our day.
Oh man, he's made my last couple years. To be
Seriously.
Amazing dude. And this is why I'm like, when I meet amazing people, I'll like, you know what? I give credence to what you believe and what you think. Like
Brenda Creates, and what a great name. Brenda Creates coming in hot.
Yeah, Brenda.
She said the Earth. She said the Earth ain't flat. Conspiracies are not true.
See, but that's another blanket statement where it's like, dude, I've conspired with people to do shit. Some conspiracies are true, but in terms of like the entertainment area of YouTube, that like these are conspiracies.
You guys remember, this is Switzerland. So whether you're like a in-between person, somebody who's all about flat Earth, somebody who's all about the melted buildings, somebody who's all about like globe and spinning, everybody's welcome here. This is Switzerland.
Hey, Brenda's cool. Everyone don't be mean to each other in the chat if you can help it. Brenda's she supports the murder dome, and I don't know. She always holds her own too, and when she debates people, she's calm and collected, and she's also very passionate about what she believes, and that's good. Like,
I love what Brenda Creates is doing.
She's creating. Yeah.
She's creating excitement for me. I like it.
Yeah.
What'd she say? She said, "Globe is a fact."
You know, they that can explain Pac-Maning. That can explain all this other stuff. And so I respect people
Are
when.
we supposed to be able to explain everything?
Well, hold on. Certain things, yeah. If one side can and the other side can't, in terms of a logical way that can be reproduced, yeah, we should be able to. Yes, and if you can't counter it, and all your responses does just wipe it off the table and don't acknowledge what their
Yeah, I
explanation
feel
is,
super silly just saying that just now.
you
But
know, like
I
I want to be a place where like
retraction.
I just feel like it's a red flag when people get upset about something they can't explain
But
when
there
the other
is so
person
much
could.
stuff that we will never be able to explain. Like at the end of the day, like there is so much stuff that we can't explain. But what you can explain and you can share with people, like yeah, like how else do we have GPSs and like who's creating all this stuff? Like I don't create this stuff. I don't.
They know more than
make
you
these.
in that way. Yeah.
Yeah, there's people
Same.
who like just know more than me in these ways.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I've never been great at math. I can, so when people explain, they break down theories and mathematical equations. A lot of people in the conspiracy world, that's all like bullshit and wizardry. It's like no, they are like that is a skill. It
It's
is
a
a
massive
skill to understand and be able to do that. And they're not all just winking at each other constantly, being like, "You're full of shit." Me too. Like you can tell. You can tell if you know. It's weird. Yeah, Daryl Davis likes Miss Pac-Man better than Mr. Pac-Man.
Brenda Creates wants to know what's Pac-Man.
What's Pac-Man?
Yeah, she wants to know. You kept referring to Pac-Maning as if everybody would know what you're
When they
referring
dis
to.
it, okay, so like when Pac-Man's on the screen, right, and it goes off the screen and shows up on the other side in another place, right? And that's what they
Who's they? You gotta clarify.
that's what a lot of the glow people, the NASA people and all that point out as to how flat Earth doesn't make sense. Because if you keep going one direction and you don't end up at the ice wall, but you end up on the other side of the map all of a sudden when you're traveling from one place to another, that is only explainable either through a globe or through portals. So you have to pick which one.
That's what we mean by Pac-Maning.
Oh, Daryl Davis talking about K-pop demon hunters.
Teddy, what is it?
Teddy Spaghetti? That would be great. It would
be amazing if
we did make a tincture of.
Oh, did you read a different comment? He wants to know if we literally live in Switzerland.
Oh yeah.
We are Switzerland. We welcome all people.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, I was impressed too, Daryl. I wasn't in. Some of the music I felt like I'm old, so everything gets cringy to me. But I was so impressed with the animation and the storytelling of it, and the nuggets of wisdom in there. Who's they? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Brenda. So your explanation is magic. That's what I'm talking about. Like that is the explanation is magic. How can you go one direction on the flat earther and end up on the other side of it? Like how does that make sense? But on a ball, it does make sense. So that alone for me is just fascinating, and I'm not making any hard stances because I know people get very upset about these things. But if you just think about it logically, if you can't explain, and I can't explain how reality even is a thing, like how we're even here. So everything kind of blows my mind. That included, like if it's a ball, like wow, and if it's magical portals, wow, like it's all like wow. But how come you always end up on the same exact side? It would be if it was a ball and you go one direction, you always end up on the other, exactly where you should be if
They're
you're
gonna
on a
catch
ball.
you for that hand movement you just said.
And if it's on a flat Earth, why is the portal like if it's flat Earth, shouldn't the portal take you to different places every time? But no, it takes you to the same place it would be if it was a globe. Like I just thought that was interesting. The Pac-Man thing. I don't know who you're talking to,
Daryl
Brenda.
Davis.
Do I
know you
believe in?
guys are-
Do
sorry.
I believe in? No, Brenda was saying, "Do you believe in magic?" I feel like life in itself is magical. Just that existence is. I think it's cool. We can measure it and everything like that. But yeah, I think it's a magical existence for sure. But do I believe in like I can walk outside, go through a portal, and end up in another place? Like, no, I believe in the
I believe in all kinds. I think all kinds of stuff. I think there's layers to everything. Like, Davis
right.
coming in hot. He said like our creator's the OG magician. Like,
That's I feel
there's
like
all kinds of
everything is kind of magical, just the fact that
Yeah.
it exists. But I also believe there are rules to where we are. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But you guys were talking about the K-pop movie.
Brenda's trying to expose my stupidity.
And-
I feel like that's what's happening.
Brenda's having fun. I love it.
It's on the
But
table.
You guys gotta admit, the K-pop movie on Netflix, like the story is so strong. It's such a good, strong story, and it's such a good, it's a good message if people can get past like,
Cringy music.
or you might see it through like a Western Christian thing. Like some people can't get past like the title or the what's going on there. But if you look at the actual story,
Right.
it's a strong story.
The conspiracy, like a conspiracy mindset with people, if they watch the Demon Hunter thing, they'll be like, oh, they're trying to get you to sympathize with evil and accept it and implement it into your world. And it's like it's so crazy how the religious conspiracy mind like totally can destroy a piece of art for some people. But if you just look at it like from a even plane, from a clean slate, it's a story about one, like people are fucked up in this world. And there is like
It's telling you not to listen to those bad voices that tear you down too.
right, and it's about
Like you
redemption and overcoming, largely, right?
Yes, and that's like the human story.
And also about the
Everybody's
balance.
feeling alone and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody feels like a reject. Like, we all have those moments. Just like, don't listen to those voices, and you do belong.
Somewhere at least.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Or you wouldn't be here,
Yeah, like that part. It's just like she's like, "Why couldn't you love me?" And she's like, "I do love you." She's like, "All of me." Like I feel like we've all had at least, well, maybe not all of us, but many of us have had that experience where it's like you don't feel fully accepted.
Yeah, and it's like the
Partially
duality
accepted.
of being human and having good thoughts and bad thoughts, good behaviors, good habits, bad behaviors, and trying to balance it all out, so you know where to work within this world. And a lot of people like at work, if they deal with a situation and they don't know how to pick their battles or they're very sensitive, can fuck their whole job up by doing the right thing and saying something when they should, to HR, whatever, and then they make a bigger problem for themselves because they're seen as a troublemaker.
Whoa, Daryl Davis, I've not heard of that. Daryl Davis said, "How about the current magicians proclaiming how they use demons for their magic tricks?" There's actual magicians saying that they use demons for magic tricks? I had no idea.
HR, yeah, right. I've never seen that. I would like to see, but I've never seen it. I've seen all the videos where they explain how magicians do everything they do. And they always make sense and they always show it, and ex magicians and stuff. I don't know how to say this. HR Voy, is that Voy in HR?
You're gonna have to call in one day because we need to know how to say your name.
Well, they say I would love for you to have approved guests on. You saw what happened to Landry. He's not even approved, and he lasted 23 minutes. He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I enjoyed the phone call with Landry, whether it was a character or not. I'll talk to a character. The world's
I feel like like he's doing his job. Is he kind of makes it hard to gauge what his deal is.
Question the answer said, I feel like if there ever was some kind of tech that teleported someone, like a Star Trek teleprompter thing, it wouldn't be the same person that arrived at the other side, but a different creature. I can totally see that. Like your atoms or something, how your makeup just comes out completely different if you were to be teleported. That's fun. It's fun to talk about.
It's great. I like science fiction and like the show The Magicians.
But
so
it doesn't
cool.
have to be fiction.
Okay, so Brenda's
A
like,
boga is fictional to most people.
that's true.
They
That's
do
true.
not understand. You will never understand unless you partake in it.
Brenda said, "Do you
just
believe in?"
won't. You're gonna just think people are like hippy dippy, whatever. It's not like that. It's literally otherworldly.
Well, that's why.
So
also,
that's how I know.
You're also not supposed to explain every experience you
There's-
have to everyone
You're not supposed
because
to.
it's meant
but
for you.
Because that exists, I know that there's other things out there that I can't even conceive of.
Brenda said, "Do you believe in demons?" It's like I love I love the idea of the metaphorical explanation. Like you can meet humans that are fully in "I'm gonna destroy you" mode. And they can even act nice to you. But everyone knows these people that do really fucked up things to other people. So that does exist, yeah. But like I said, I've encountered good and bad in so many different areas where you wouldn't expect one or the other. You'd expect one and not the other. I just think it's complex and humans are really fucked up, and that's a lot of the time what we mistake for demonic. But yeah, there's some weird stuff that and weird ways people act that you can't explain. I think drug psychosis is a fascinating look into what could be considered demonic, whether it's a metaphor or for real, or and then people will try to explain it and measure it and say, well, you're letting literal demons in and things like that when you open these things up inside you. And I don't think I believe that, but
at the end of the day, you got to take responsibility for whatever it is you're doing. Like, if you're bringing up negative stuff, like take responsibility for it. Either way, wherever it came from, you're the gatekeeper. Do you let it out, or do you say no?
Yeah.
But 1 second. I just lost my train of thought. But
there's some really weird things that people experience. Daryl Davis saying videos of demonic possession. Yeah, there's some really weird stuff out there, man. Some really weird, Also, like as humans, we're programmed to like horror stories for some reason. I don't, but like scary movies and stuff, and that type of adrenaline rush and cortisol release. Some people are like from a young age. Like my son William, he loves creepy, scary stuff, and he doesn't get scared at all. He like is weird, and he's a sweetheart, the kindest boy in the world, but he's just fascinated by creepy stuff. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It's just now I see it more as a form of art. You know, that I don't understand, I guess. Yeah, it's a lot of this is like semantics, is how we're explaining it. It's like, well, do you believe in demons? And Sarah Breslin in the chat is like, you don't talk like that, Brenda, but do you believe in demons? And then Sarah Breslin in the chat is, saying, alcohol used to turn her into a demon. It's semantics, in my opinion. What words we're using, like the word magic, the word demon, the word, all these type of things are off the table for so many people that are factual science, measurable based. But I think it's just a good way to explain the idea of what the vibe was without going into detail.
Yeah. Like,
you don't have to tell me exactly how you were a demon on out, or like how you treated people, what you said to people. If you say you were a demon, I kind of get the picture. Like, I get the idea. So I think a lot of it's just word semantics. I feel like I'm going on way too long about this. It's because I have to pee again.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, should we?
Sorry.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, we can wrap this up. Yeah.
Guys, thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Talking, you guys.
Yep. And congratulations on winning, Angela. We'll send you that package.
Yes, congratulations, Angela baby, for winning the GE contest.
Yeah, yeah, it's all about perspective, man, and your own experiences. That's why people get upset about the your truth thing. There's only one truth. It's like, no, dude. Like there are experiences and perspectives that shape how we view certain things.
Ooh, Teddy Spaghetti. You know, most of the Bwiti houses in Africa that use iboga there are images of the saints and Catholic imagery.
Yeah, there's a lot of recorded history of them
Very
having
interesting.
encounters with typical Christian religious figures
I
and
did
things
know
like
that,
that.
but I love that you're bringing it up.
Yeah, it's cool. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Guys, if y'all could all like this, that would be so cool. Lowry Video Music, ABC sent me. That's awesome, dude.
What's up, Lowry?
Is that Lowry?
I mean, I don't know, or is it a different Lowry?
All right, so we're gonna be at like last week. Rico called
Hi,
in.
whoever, Lowry.
What's up, dude? Rico called in and he wants to have us on his show tonight, so we're gonna go over on his stream, and we'll be on anyone's stream for the most part. For the most part, the Panelverse, I'm staying the fuck away from that. What a shit show that is. But if you want to have us on a show, and talk to us and just hang out, that'd be cool too. We're trying to grow our business and our what we do, and trying to make connections and friends. And
I'm trying to hang out with you guys.
yeah, Najla is always trying to go out.
No,
This is her
I
version
just
of going
wanna
out because we don't have time and we have children. Yeah. And if you guys want to talk about certain things, like help us shape this, if you want. And
It's the Lowry. What's up, Lowry?
oh shit.
Thank you. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah,
Thank you, Angela, baby. All right.
Wow, awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. We're literally just hanging out and shooting the shit. Yeah. So I have some ideas. We gotta wait till we get to the next stage of until I can actually do them. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going. I mean, guys, like.
But we'll do some fun stuff.
We could do some fun stuff, but we're not doing a full production of that until.
No, it's not about full production, but there's certain like live things I want to do interacting with the audience. So we're gonna start doing that as characters.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So thank you again for being here. Subscribe, like all the social stuff.
All that stuff.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Yeah, go Special K, go to our website, groundedextracts.com, if you want to see what we do there, and go to our reviews page. They're all screenshots from actual posts that people made or emails that we get from people after they've tried our products. And you can read about it there on the reviews and more page on groundedextracts.com. And then our YouTube is just for parodies and comedy and video making and things like that. We do it. We made fun of the famous celebrity astrologer, the Leo King. If everyone could go watch those, that'd be great.
Yes.
If you know who he is, it'll be way funnier.
Yeah, absolutely. Watch it all, like
yeah.
it all, love it all.
The Murder Dome is internet conspiracy personality parodies. We're making fun of everyone and good fun. It's a good time. All right, much love, you guys. Yeah, much love, Scott. Much love, Trisha. Daryl Davis. Oh, you're the man. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, Teddy Spaghetti, what I've made so far is definitely not for the eyes, but I have an idea of how to make that in my own way. That might not be exactly the way you're referring to it, the Sangra.
Much love to you. Question the answers.
Yeah, much love. Question the answers. And Sarah Breslin, thank you so much. Thank you, Trisha. Your products are amazing too. So cool. Thank you, Special K. All right, guys. We'll see you next week, and go over to Tinfoil Sombrero tonight.
Yeah.
Again, they're like flat Earth conspiracy. That's their vibe. And we're gonna go hang out with them and talk to them about whatever they want to talk about, and it's gonna be a great time. So we'll see you over there, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
All right.
Guys.
Peace.